Hey, welcome back you guys. I'm going to be trying another tutorial today. This one is going to be on the Cursed Forest. Now the Cursed Forest is, throughout all the different updates, I actually have not returned to the Cursed Forest. Though I'm pretty sure the mobs pretty much remain exactly the same. You're going to be dealing with bone breakers, your bears, spiders, zombies, of course a lot of curse producing fodder. And well, again, I haven't been to the Cursed Forest in a while. I'm pretty sure I can manage it just fine. And I've already prepared a few different items. I'm going to be doing at least, I'd say about, I'm not sure how far this durability will get me. I know the Cursed Forest pretty much has more monsters in it than just about any other zone. So we'll see how far these can get me. I'm hoping to get through at least 4, maybe 5 Cursed Forests. Now, I'm probably not going to be able to get through all the Cursed Forests in this video. Obviously, it's a lot of forests, a lot of travel time, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how I tried to take on this Cursed Forest, and one of my favorite is actually going in my birthday suit. So pretty much you don't really need armor. I always carry boots. Boots are great for speed. They can increase your running speed. I'm pretty sure, since I'm probably not going to be taking too much damage, I probably won't be needing a whole lot of healing items, and that's why I've only brought in the bare essentials. Not to mention my weapons are taking up a lot of inventory space. Now, I very much enjoy doing multiple runs, and just real quick, do forgive me, my base takes a long time to unload. I do apologize about this. I'm hoping the devs fix it soon. But as I was saying, I'm going to be trying to do multiple Cursed Forests. I do this, in order to try to maximize on the rare loot that most of the zones drop. Now, obviously, I can't go to the same Cursed Forest because there is a huge amount of time that actually passes between each one. So, typically the best way in order to do multiple Cursed Forest runs, much like any other zone run, is go ahead and find a path, something that actually creates several Cursed Forests in a quick go. Now, I've already located several Cursed Forests that we're actually going to be dealing with, and the one I'm going to go ahead and shoot over to real quick is this guy right over here. Now, this is going to be the first one I'm probably going to start off at, or I can actually move over to this Cursed Forest. Yeah, I should probably go over to this one. The main reason is you got this Cursed Forest here, and the travel time up to this Cursed Forest is probably not as substantial. I can definitely make it within the one run time. And then when you find another Cursed Forest, we can probably move over to this one over here. And yeah, that's enough. There's actually a very close Cursed Forest up there. So you know what? Yep, we are taking this path. We have found our path. So starting here is not far at all from my settlement. So we'll go ahead and rush over to this Cursed Forest. As I was saying before, Cursed Forest, you're really going to be dealing with zombies, spiders, enraged boars, I believe wolves, bone breakers, and bears. Not too many bears, more bone breakers, and lots of zombies and spiders. Those are what you're going to be mainly dealing with. Spiders are relatively easy to deal with, especially when you have a crossbow. Keeping them at long range ensures that you don't have to worry about them actually attacking you at any given time or taking any damage. And of course being swarmed. Oh, and of course, Cursed Forest has frogs. Don't necessarily like wasting a crossbow on a frog, but you know what? No big deal. Easiest way to deal as much damage to any mob as possible is always be sneaking. As long as you're sneaking, you can pretty much sneak up on just about any mob in the game except for a bone breaker. You can sneak up on bears, you can sneak up on spiders, zombies, frogs, you name it. The only thing you're not going to be able to sneak up on are those bone breakers. Then again, you know me, I don't like dealing with bone breakers in the first place. Now, much like the Dark Woods, the Cursed Forest does have dark oak. I believe maybe 1 or 2 trees. I'm pretty sure only 1. This is not necessarily a whole lot. Not sure if anybody's ever noticed, but barrels are pretty high drop rates on scrolls, but sadly most of those scrolls you're going to get are going to be 1-star low-level weapons. Not sure if anybody else also noticed, but if you actually look at the scrolls, there is a color on a small ribbon of each of the scrolls, and I believe green be indicated by, or weapons be indicated by green, and armor be indicated by, I believe, an orangish ribbon on the scroll itself. And next time a scroll pops up, I'll try to point this out to you. So like I said, I probably won't have to worry about food. I can take it with me. I don't necessarily have to. So far, we're really not having any trouble. But again, we haven't come to the tunnel of zombies, and there's always a tunnel of zombies inside the cursed forest, and we'll show you what I mean by that. There's usually a small area that is very enclosed, and there is just an abundance of zombies, and I do mean a ridiculous amount of zombies. And you'd think just by stepping in there, you'd probably die, and you'd probably be right. But sadly, we're not going to actually go in there. We're going to kill them slowly as we walk into the inner circle. And I got 2 kills. As you can see, there is an abundance of creatures here. Spiders, frogs. I guess I was wrong about enraged boars. I haven't actually seen any wolves. I might have been mistaken. Of course, all the good stuff. Nothing that we necessarily need, but banana pow. That hurt. Don't do that. Oh, and there's our first zombie. So we got 1 zombie that found us. No big deal. And this is actually why I didn't mind bringing a little bit of potion tomorrow. Don't necessarily have to worry too badly about the curse, but it can get bad. The last thing you want to deal with is curse. Using my sneak unsneak trick in order to change the direction of a mob. Don't like not sneaking up on a zombie. Takes too many shots. I've already wasted too many shots with my crossbow. That was a waste of durability. Do not do what I just did. I came too deep in here in order to try to attempt to get around this zombie. It failed miserably. That's alright. Maces are substantially a lot more damage. I can definitely kill a zombie in 1 hit with a mace. The problem that we're going to be having is, since there's so many zombies around, you might, or rather the undead, you might have trouble actually getting close in with a Morning Star without being spotted by another undead. So the recommendation is usually take them out from long range and avoid that conflict altogether. Unless you feel brave, or unless you can actually sneak up and effectively hit them without getting hit back. That is a lot of oak. Interesting. So one of the things that has been rumored to go around is that as your level increases, the materials that drop inside the levels that you can actually craft, such as charcoal is craftable and planks are craftable, you'll start to actually accumulate a larger abundance of these items inside the given chests, of course, depending upon difficulty. Now, this is exactly what I meant about trying to sneak up on a zombie. If I were to swing that mace and come into unsneak mode, that zombie over there will definitely attack. So, in this case, we might have to go ahead and just take the additional hit from the undead and snipe him from afar. And even then, we got a zombie. That's fine. Let's see if we can get his attention without dying. Nope, couldn't sneak. No big deal. And dead. Do I really need to heal? No, not really. It's a lot of planks, I'm telling you. Let's see, no zombies looking at us from here. Down there, no one looking at us over there. We are free to mace him. Another undead. This is that tunnel of zombies I was telling you about. Oh look, our friend, the Bonebreaker. Relatively easy to deal with. Bonebreakers are dumb. We can lead them where we want. You, over here. Drop him off, and then return to the spot that he was guarding without having to worry to face him. If you really want to face him, go for it. I don't recommend it. Save your durability. Save your weapons. He's not worth it. There's nothing that he drops that anybody necessarily needs at the moment. So let's see what he was guarding. It looks like he was just guarding this path. Well, we got several undead over here. And more than likely, getting too close is going to trigger a lot of damage. So we're going to go ahead, yep, there's one of them. He tried to sneak by the spider. Luckily, the spider actually blocked him. That's nice of the spider to do that for us. Sorry, I had to turn my sound down. I forget that actually messes with a lot with my recording. And a bear. I can go ahead and kill the bear. It really, again, it's not necessary. But if you're gonna kill him, try to spend the least amount of resources as possible. Critical hits are always good. You probably won't be able to sneak up on him with a mace. In fact, I'm pretty sure you can't sneak up on him with a mace. I'm pretty sure I tried. I can always try again, I suppose. So far, we have not found anything really interesting here to Cursed Forest to make it unique compared to other levels. More healing stuff. I really don't need it, but I'll carry it with me, I suppose. Well, we made a nice little loop around. Nothing worth keeping. So let's see what's in the back corner. Zombies. And there's a zombie over there. No, that's a zombie. That was a slow reaction speed. Ooh, these are pretty good chests. These ones can drop some interesting things. 20-second chest, 20 seconds to unlock, and see what's good inside. I'm assuming that if we're going to get anything good, it's probably going to be out of here. Last time I did a 10-day cursed, I did manage to get a nice magic staff, which is a good weapon, but not one of the better weapons. Well, that's definitely rare. Though I've found those at chieftains too. Find those at chieftains several times. Definitely going to need those steel bars. And as I was telling you about scrolls, you can see that it has that green and has a weapon crosses going across. So you can definitely tell that the green tabard on this little scroll right here signifies it is definitely a weapon scroll. Now, there's one I already have, so experience. Well, that chest was kind of bunk. One of our better chests, and it really didn't give me anything that I want. That's sad. Nothing to be done. You're a spider. Never like it when you can't see what they are on the bottom. You can see their arrows, can't see what they are. Oh, look, lots of spiders. Let's see if we can change some directions. Yep, that's better. Get closer, snipe you out. A little bit closer, frog's gone. And finally, spider. Well, this is a decent chest. Maybe we'll find something fun here. Come on, Cursed Forest, don't let us down. Show us that your loot is somewhat unique. I want a reason to come back to, do 5 more runs. Well, that's a reason. 2 oil, pretty decent. Oil is definitely needed if you're going to be making some oak planks. Personally, I'd prefer if you just gave me the oak planks so I didn't have to craft them. But that'll do. I could take a bow with me. And I could not. Not interested. What do we have down here? Spider. So as I was telling you before, armor is really not a necessity. A lot of people get scared by these levels. They think they need to have all this really great armor in order to survive. You need to bring home, loads and loads of food in order to survive and heal through everything. And if you're just a little bit patient, you can pretty much cakewalk through most of these areas and zones. So I tell people, armor is practically useless unless you're fighting against bone breakers. Yeah, it's kind of helpful when you're fighting against guardians as well, but, to each their own. Again, I'm not a big fan of fighting bone breakers. Guardians are enough to deal with whenever you're fighting inside the chieftains. Well, that's a good chest. That's not a good undead zombie thing. And that's not a good one either. But he is positioned to be sniped. There you are. Critical. Dead. Are you a zombie? You are a zombie. See, this is what we don't want to worry about. It's what we don't want. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay. That's alright. Can't sneak. Oh, I guess maybe we can sneak around him. Pretty sure this zone goes all the way around. No, he wants to kind of play here. Fine. If you insist. Yep, there is another way to go. Luckily, he was body blocked. I have noticed that during the death animations of most of these mobs, they do have a tendency to be immovable in a sense that you can't pass through their corpses. Namely because the game, I suppose the game still thinks that they are still standing there in the time during their death sequence. This can be abused if you want to prevent and not worry about too many mobs being able to hit you at the same time. I guess I need some water. Huh. Perhaps I don't have enough water for this trip. That wouldn't be good. I've also been using this crossbow entirely too much compared to my Morning Star. I really need to get some more sneak ups on some zombies with this Morning Star. There's one. That makes me happy. I could do two, then I'll alert the other zombie. Yeah, we'll just do this. It's easier. And then we'll do this. Huh. As I said, there is a zombie there. Let's not chop a tree in front of a zombie. Two big chests. Maybe something decent in there. If you do want to get this dark oak, bring an iron axe with you. It's not necessarily needed, but it does help if you want that extra dark wood. Free armor. And as you can see, we have a red tabard on this, and it also depicts a different picture on side the scroll. This is obviously an armor scroll. And of course, is nothing more than experience. But what about this tree? Not tree, chest. Chest is what I said. I'm really not finding more oil. Good. Oh, I tell you what, if you need oil, apparently Cursed Forest is the place to travel. Don't really need either of these items. I'm pretty sure there's at least one more good chest somewhere. And since I'm not killing the Bone Breaker or the bears... No, I did kill the bear, didn't I? Pretty sure there's one more Bone Breaker I'm missing. Perhaps he's hiding in this next corner. We have frogs. There is another dark oak tree. So there are two dark oak trees inside the Cursed Forest. What do we have here? Undead. Let's kill the spider first. Undead. And I killed that spider. Nope. And I took a hit. That hit was not necessary. Bad spider. Oh, what do we have down here? This looks like a hidden good chest. 22nd chest. I knew there was another one. I believe both Dark Woods and Cursed Forest have these chests. Two at least. A gold bar. So that's where we find a magic dust. Yes, I did know Cursed Forest does drop magic dust. We definitely could use it. Someone was mentioning earlier they haven't seen gold bars drop in a while, so perhaps they changed the drop from Chieftain to Cursed Forest. Just a guess. Longbow scroll 2. Interesting. Bet you I haven't. Yep. Sadly, I think this Dark Oak is some of the better loot that I'm getting from this place. Ah, Bonebreaker! Ah, you hit me. Heal a little bit. Let's see, where shall we put the Bonebreaker? We can put him over here. I mean, it's not like he's that hard to outrun wearing studded boots. Let him hit me once, run away, sneak, and now he's over there. We will never have to deal with that Bonebreaker ever again. Just that one. Ooh. An undead looking at an undead. Sneaky. Shame on you. Thinking I wouldn't fall for that. Well, that may be it. That was... well, for a single run, that's not too shabby. I've done, several chieftains and not gotten anything. If I kind of order this and the things that I actually like, this be something I brought with me. These 5 items on the bottom row plus the steel bars are probably going to be the good loot you're getting. The oils made for dark oak, they're actually used in a lot of different things, making iron plates if you really want to make them, though I recommend farming for iron plates inside the catacombs. They do drop over there, and it's a lot cheaper than spending your much desired oil on it. Now, if you do complete a map and you're curious if you managed to unlock all the chests, or maybe there's a chest that you missed, if you actually look down at the bottom right of your screen where it shows the skulls and the loot, if you notice, the loot chests are all gone. This does not mean that I picked up all the loot. This just means that I unlocked all the hidden chests and barrels, and of course, whatever may be inside the level. So again, if you're ever curious as to if there is loot that you're missing, simply leave level once and look down at the loot. If there's still a highlighted chest inside there, go back inside the level and see if you can't find it. It is always worth it to at least check to see what these items contain. Of course, unless you're inside a chieftain stronghold, then sometimes getting into those back rooms is just not worth spending the extra durability on your weapons. Well, we are now prepared to go to our next zone. Obviously, it actually says that I do not have enough energy to get there, but I tend to save my daily quests for just such an occasion such as this. Go ahead and get over to our second Cursed Forest. Now, I'm probably not going to definitely have enough time to actually get through this entire Cursed Forest during this tutorial, but we'll see how far we can get and see what else I can teach you in the meantime. Perhaps maybe we'll learn something new together on what loot lies away in the Cursed Forest. Cursed Forest, 5 skulls. That's, no, okay, bad start here. Let's not die in the beginning of a game to such mediocre mobs. Spiders and frogs, what a way to die. Hello, goodbye. What is looking at me? Oh, frog.